Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I am Deb. How's your day going so far? Mine is going really good because I went shopping earlier this morning, and I'm going to show you a little bit of my haul. I had to do it. The state is opening up more and more here in Florida, and the rules of staying at home or securing in place are relaxing more and more as we move towards phase one. We're not in phase one just yet. We're moving towards that, is what I understand. So when you're out shopping, you are still to, keep your distance from the other people, wear a mask, wear gloves, do protection of some sort. Definitely be vigilant about your own well-being, okay? So yes, Dollar Tree was open, and I decided, I haven't been there for almost 2 months it seems. So I went shopping, and let me show you what I got. First of all, before I do that, let me just tell you that I spent about $27, and I'm not going to show you individually what I got here, but I'll show you the bag. This bag is full of treats, okay? When your movie night is here, or when you're watching a movie at night or watching TV at night, you want a little snacky? Well, that's what that bag is full of. And William wanted me to do this film right away because there are Reese's peanut butter cups in the bag, and he wants his Reese's peanut butter cups. So now he can have them. But for the rest of the stuff I got, let me show you. I did have to buy this. I always need tape of some sort, it seems. So this is Scotch transparent tape, and you get a package of 2. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And of course everything was $1, okay? Not bad. And then I got some, I use Dial soap. We do use Dial. And I got the spring water scent. I don't usually see that in the grocery store. They also had the lavender scent that I love and I bought previously and still have a small supply of. So I didn't buy that again, but they really had quite a supply of the lavender scented Dial soap. I don't even see that in the store at all. The regular grocery store or at Walgreens or a drugstore or something like that. So they did have it at Dollar Tree. And I can never pass by the aisle that has notepads of any kind and not buy something. I use these all the time, and I'm running low because I use them all the time when I'm editing or making notes from other videos. They really come in handy. So I bought 2 of them. And let's see here. I got this for the garden, believe it or not. It's a kitty litter scoop. But I thought, what a nice scoop for dirt, potting soil, that sort of thing. So I bought it. And actually I did look through their small garden section for any garden tool that I might need. I didn't really see anything that I absolutely had to add to my supply. So that's the only thing I found just by chance going down the pet supply area. And I bought a bag of egg noodles. We'll use these up here, not too new. We will use these up. I've never had this brand before, but I figured, why not? I mean, they're good until March of 2021, so we'll use them up by then. And I make a casserole out of this kind of noodle, so other things will be added to it and other sauces. It'll be just fine. Even though you don't know the brand name of the noodle, it will work. And it's a small box of it, but I'm going to add this to the supply I have. There's slider bags, hefty slider, and I do prefer the sliders to the Ziploc, so that's why I got those. And this parchment paper, I'm running low on my supply. I use it all the time in my air fryer, and it works just fine. And actually, this little roll is 25 square feet, and it lasts for quite a while for $1. So, hey, can't go wrong with that. And then these fruit and gel I got basically for William. I got 2 of them actually. One is mixed fruit, and this one is peaches in a strawberry gel. He likes that kind of thing for a snack too, so I figured why not. And you know, the brand is Sunny Farm. We're not familiar with the brand, but they still taste just fine. It's just not a brand that we're familiar with. No big deal. And then of course they had their summer, like picnic wear, deck, you know, pool deck wear out, and I passed by there and I just had to buy something. I love the plastic ware, and so I bought 2 mugs, and I love mugs with the handles on them. I'll have my iced tea in this, whatever. Oh, I shouldn't say whatever, but iced tea or Pepsi, those are my drinks of choice, okay? So whichever. And anyway, these are nice mugs, and I think they'll do just fine. So that's why I had to go ahead and get 2 of them. And I don't usually buy cards at Dollar Tree. I do prefer Hallmark, but in a pinch, I got a couple cards for some birthdays coming up. So while I was there, I took advantage of being there and seeing the cards and got them. So that I'll add to my supply. And then the other day I mailed something off and I was short the small manila envelopes. I thought I had some on hand. Well, evidently I'd used them all up. So while I was at Dollar Tree, I bought a little bag of those bags. And so you get, how many are in here? 8. You get 8 envelopes for $1. Now that's pretty doggone good. And I will use them up in the mail. And the way, when I mail things off anyway, I tape around the edges, you know, all the way around the edges to give extra support in the mail. These are not flimsy envelopes by any means. So for $1, that's pretty good. And it looks like that is all that I did get at the Dollar Tree, besides the stash bag, you know. That's quite a supply, but I enjoyed it. It was so much fun shopping, let me tell you. It's been a long time since I've been out like that, shopping on my own. And yes, I had my mask on. I did not wear my gloves into the store, but I have the wipes in my car. So as soon as I got into the car, I had my hands all cleaned off and then did the steering wheel and the car handle and all that kind of stuff. So I felt I was still, you know, following the rules and being very self-protective. So yeah, I'll go again. Now, as of today, the state has, well, we're not totally open. There are some restaurants that are not opening up just yet. And I think some of that has to do with the social distancing factor. Matter of fact, I know one of our favorite restaurants is not opening right away because of that fact. They just, one of the employees told me that the manager decided to stay on a takeout basis for a while because he thought if he did open up and they had to, you know, have social distancing within the restaurant, that would mean that people who wanted to come in, they'd be lining up outside waiting for the people inside to get done eating, you know, and there might be problems with people getting angry waiting to get in, you know, and upset, and he just didn't want to go facing all of that. So he just decided to stay on a takeout basis for right now. And I understand that totally, but boy, I sure can't wait till they do open up and business gets back to a somewhat normal routine. I don't know how normal it's going to be when things do ease up a bit more. I don't think we're going to see things the way they were for quite a while, if at all. And we just have to get used to what is going to become the new norm. And one of the things that we're going to be doing, that I know we're going to be doing, because I will be taking charge of doing it, is restocking our pantry. We have used quite a bit from the pantry. And usually in the past when we did use, I would replenish, you know. Well, I have not replenished or had a chance to since this all started. So yes, I'll be going through the pantry and seeing what all I need to get to restock. And it's not that we're not hoarders by any means. You know, even I learned just the other day that even the Homeland Security Office, their guideline is that you should plan on having about a 6 months store of food on hand in case of any emergency. Well, we don't have that much, but we did have some stored up, and enough to tide us over now, you know. Yes, I will be adding to the stock, and we'll see how much more I can add to it to kind of build us up to more towards that 6 months mark. I don't think we'll probably get to that mark, but we will have a good amount of food on hand just in case. It doesn't hurt if you're able to do that. And I will get into this more on another video, I think, because I have a plan of doing something more in detail. But the way that I do it, and that I've always done it since even in the past when I was by myself, was when I ran into a good sale at the stores. And now back when, and it wasn't that long ago, but it was a few years back, Target used to have some fantastic sales and what they called the dollar day sales. And I used to stock up on toilet paper and paper towel and Kleenex during those sales. And I lived in a small home in Minneapolis that had a door in the hallway that led up to the attic. And the steps going up to that attic, during those dollar day sales, those steps held all of my purchases. I had several packages of each, TP, toilet paper and Kleenex, and some cleaning supplies when it went on sale too. I had my backups, my storage was in that attic stairway because I very rarely went up into that attic, rarely. So that was my storage closet. And I kept myself stocked up. And yes, I got into the habit of when I used something from that closet, I replenished within like the next time I went to the store or the next time after that type of thing. But I replenished it as soon as I could. And especially if there was a sale, then I would stock up again. That's the way to do it. Now, at this point, in our area, we have grocery stores that have the BOGOs, the buy one, get one type of thing, or 2 for a low limit on the cost. Especially the BOGOs, we'll stock up on that. If it's something that we typically use, typically eat, yeah, we stock up on that. And so that's why I have a pantry kind of built up a little bit. I didn't have to panic buy at the stores like a lot of people did, because throughout the years, I have developed the habit. When I use something out of my pantry, I replenish it the next chance I can. Okay, and I take advantage of the BOGOs and the sales on things, and I stock up as much as I can. So anyway, it's words of advice, it really is, and it will help you in the long run so that you don't have to panic buy like evidently a lot of other people did during this pandemic. I still don't understand the toilet paper buy. I still don't understand that at all. I mean, it's nice to have a supply on hand, but to buy out the store supplies like has been going on, I just don't get it. And the paper towel, paper towel I can kind of see, because if you're, washing your hands all the time, then, wipe with a paper towel maybe, and the cleansers too, I understand, but toilet paper? I don't get it. Maybe somebody can explain to me. The only thing that I thought of at the time when I heard that TP was in such short supply was that people were stocking up on it because they planned to sell it, on the like eBay or Craigslist or something like that, and up the price a bit, which did happen on a few things. That's kind of what I thought was happening, because why else would they be buying up the TP? Anyway, I digress quite a bit. I just wanted to come on here and show you my shopping haul from Dollar Tree. That's the only store I really went to. Nowadays, when I go out shopping, it's either to the grocery store and or to Walgreens, our local drugstore, or to a fast food place within our home area here. And Dollar Tree is not too far from where I live, but it was a nice little outing for me. It really was. It was like I say, the first time that I'd been there in a couple months. I don't think I'd been there since February for sure. And it was a lot of fun. And they had a lot of spring stuff in, and their stock, they had a lot of things in stock. Some of their canned goods were limited, they didn't have full shelves like normal, but they weren't empty by any means. And yeah, they had some toilet paper and paper towel in stock as well. So anyway, I'll go check it out again. Maybe not next week, but in the near future. And more the stores that I'm used to shopping at will be opening up, and I'll be glad about that. I'll get back to shopping more normally now, hopefully. So the thing is with this, leading up to phase one, hopefully everybody does maintain the guideline, the rules, and takes the precautionary methods, and that we continue on through phase 1, 2, and 3 and get back to more normal, a more normal environment for all. Okay, so stay well, everybody. Take care. Wash your hands, most definitely. And I'll be talking to you again real soon. But it's going to be bye for this time.